telling you, you can't be selfish. Because I seen you at the All-Star game before and you wanted to score and not pass the ball.
This guy said, did she really say you can't be selfish when she takes 30 shots and misses 27 of them instead of passing to her team?
Angel Reese faces backlash after hilarious Super Bowl move. She's no Caitlin Clark. I mean, you can't be selfish, right? I remember seeing you at the All-Star game and all you wanted to do was score instead of passing the ball. Someone even said, did she really just say you can't be selfish when she takes 30 shots and misses 27 instead of passing to her teammates? Angel Reese just pulled off the ultimate facepalm moment at the Super Bowl, and honestly, it's comical.
Caitlin Clark being in the building, 1.1 million average viewers.
Angel Reese failed to break 100,000 viewers. Now tell me again how everybody's tuning.
What was crazy about this, the numbers were much better than NBA legend Kobe Bryant's jersey retirement ceremony on December 18, 2017 on Iowa versus USC February 3rd is also the second most watched game in NCAA history, just by her going to the...
Angel showed up with her business out. You can see the business is just everywhere. Chesticles bouncing all over the place. She's not any good at basketball, so she has to show some skin.
She called out another player for being a ball hog. Yes, Angel Reese, the queen of missed layups and forced shots, accusing someone else of not sharing the ball. The irony here is thicker than her shot selection. The NFL posted this last night. LSU legends Angel Reese and Jaden Daniels. Hold up. Don't lump Jaden in with that mess.
The NFL put this out last night. LSU legends Angel Reese, Jaden Daniels. Do not clump in Jaden with that bum. Angel only a legend in her own mind. A lot of people roasted the legend part. Legend and Angel Reese should never be in the same sentence. Reese wishes she was a legend like Caitlin Clark. Laugh out loud.
Angel Reese a legend? Only in her own mind. Plenty of people roasted that legend claim because, let's be real, Angel Reese and legend should never be in the same sentence. She wishes she were on Caitlin Clark's level. What a joke. We've seen this before, clanking layups, padding her stats by rebounding her own bricks, and pretending like a double-double means something when half the points come from cleaning up her own mess. And yet, while her team magically plays better whenever she's benched, she's still out here chasing the spotlight like it owes her something, rather than, actually improving her game.
And we know Caitlin Clark is down in New Orleans as well, taking care of business, bruh. She's doing her Gatorade thing. She got a Nike commercial about to drop. She's doing drills. She's not on the red carpet half naked. I'm telling you, bruh, Caitlin Clark definitely looked like she's taking care of everything she needed to get done to go back to Indiana and finish getting ready for the 2025 season.
Unrivaled had games yesterday. This is their season. They got games tomorrow. Angel Reese, of course, as you can expect, would be in the basketball court, deep in the lab, really putting in work. Except she wasn't.
Angel showed up with all her business out. Her outfit left little to the imagination, and let's just say things were bouncing all over the place. Since her basketball skills aren't exactly elite, she resorts to showing some skin to stay in the headlines. Meanwhile, while her teammates are grinding in the gym, Angel Reese is front and center at the Super Bowl, trying to steal the spotlight, like she's auditioning for reality TV. But here's the kicker. It backfired spectacularly. Even her own fans couldn't defend her this time. They called her out for focusing on clout instead of basketball.
I see you miss layups just like they do and everything, but forget them. I mean, I miss layups too. So,
everybody miss layups, but they can't get mad if I get the rebound. Box me out.
Yeah.
You're like 6'4". Is there a reason you cannot hit a damn layup?
Don't be mad because your fade didn't box her out. That's what I said.
Yes, it is unrivaled. It is also unwatched. Look, let's be honest, we can sugarcoat it all you want, but if you don't have Caitlin Clark playing women's basketball, or if you're not the NCAA tournament playing women's basketball, you got nothing. Zero zip, nothing. Angel Reese may be playing in the league, but who wants to see a goofy 6'6" woman miss layup?
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark was doing what she always does, putting in work. Clark doesn't need flashy outfits or viral stunts to stay relevant. Her game speaks for itself. While Reese was making headlines for all the wrong reasons, Clark was busy inspiring the next generation and proving why she's on another level entirely.
Is there anybody else in the WNBA or NBA that does this more than Reese? From tonight's game, third quarter, in 16 seconds, Reese took 4 shots, missed the first 3 shots, got an offensive rebound off her own 3 misses, and then finally made the 4th. But, quote, double-double, this looks just like Chicago Sky shit from last year.
Clark didn't even attend the Super Bowl. She prioritized training and welcoming her new teammate to Indiana. She's locked in. She's got a Nike commercial. About to drop, she's out here doing drills. She's focused. Let's talk numbers because they don't lie. Reese strutted around the Super Bowl like she was the main attraction, but Clark's jersey retirement alone pulled in 1.1 million viewers, without her even stepping on the court. That's right, Clark didn't even need to play a game to outdraw. Reese's actual games, which struggle to crack 100,000 viewers on a good day. Caitlin Clark being in the building. 1.1 million average viewers.
Angel Reese fans are celebrating another double-double. And I do understand a double-double from her and a win, missing your shot. Whatever she thinks she is or she's moving the needle, no. People are reaching for their remote when her games come on and clicking to something else. They're tuning out.
That's crazy. Just by her going to the game, it's the second most watched NCAA game. Like, that's crazy. That just shows how popular she is right now.
The one thing I would say about Caitlin Clark fans, they'll go anywhere she...
Angel Reese's games can't even break 100,000. Now tell me again who people are tuning in for. The contrast couldn't be clearer. Caitlin Clark is about greatness, while Angel Reese is about attention. Reese's Super Bowl stunt was the perfect example of why she'll never be on Clark's level. She had the audacity to criticize another player for not passing when she's literally the biggest ball hog in women's basketball. That's like LeBron James calling someone out for flopping. Make it make sense.
This is why Angel Reese's game is never going to get better, y'all. Her mom telling her this and her fans are the same exact way. Zero accountability, bro. Imagine this, y'all. You playing basketball in front of the whole world. People have been constantly criticizing your game and you messing up on the court. There's all this film and everything about what you need to do better and what you're messing up on. And your mom is just sitting here telling you, well, forget them. Just forget them, bro. Like, that's terrible advice. Like we see why Angel Reese is the way that she is. Man, look at how her mom is just talking to her, telling her just forget them, bro. But then y'all are so mad that the world doesn't like her and talk so much shit about her, bro.
Right.
And then she's like, oh, everybody misses layups. I'm so tired of this everybody misses layups thing. Yes. A whole bunch of basketball players miss layups, but people are not missing layups like Angel.
Reese has built her entire career on forcing bad shots, ignoring open teammates, and missing layups like it's an art form. Yet, she still has the nerve to throw shade. The delusion is Olympic gold medal worthy. Now let's talk about the so-called Unrivaled League, where Reese was supposed to prove people watched for her too. Spoiler alert. Nobody is watching.
Technically the worst finisher in the league. So that means you're last and at the bottom. So that means you're the worst and nobody is missing like you are. God, this is not rocket science. Angel Reese GPA holders, bro. This is not rocket science, man. This is amazing. Y'all just cannot keep it real with this girl, bro. That's why she looks like an Unrivaled.
If Caitlin Clark isn't playing, or it's not the NCAA tournament, women's basketball struggles to pull numbers. Angel Reese may be playing in that league, but who really wants to watch a 6x6 player miss? Layups? Not me. Her games are practically a blooper reel on repeat. Missed layups, forced shots, empty stats.
Fair enough, like if Steph Curry showed up somewhere, there would be more posts about Caitlin Clark showing up there. There are levels to fame, and the level of fame Caitlin Clark is at might be up there with the highest levels there are.
We've got ESPN's ranks of WNBA players right now, and Caitlin Clark is really high. One could argue she's not high enough, but I think it's pretty surprising for a lot of these folks. I will tell you this straight up. Angel Reese ain't nowhere to be found in the top 10. She's not involved. You're not here. Sorry, but not sorry. You're not to be seen.
She'll take 5 shots just to make one, and then her fans act like she's out here dropping triple doubles. Let's be real. She's just rebounding her own mistakes. And here's the hard truth. Her team plays better without her. That's not an opinion, it's a fact. The moment she's benched, the offense flows, the defense tightens up, and suddenly it looks like real basketball. If she were really the star she claims to be, her absence would hurt the team, not improve it.
So, let's all get a laugh together here, because this is the list. And you see the list, right? Well, I don't see, correct me if I'm wrong, do you see Angel Reese on this?
To Sydney Colson today about her signing with Indiana. She said that Kelsey Mitchell was actually the first person she hit up because they built a bond here, playing AU for the last 3 years. She said she heard some good things about Caitlin Clark from her Aces teammate Kate Martin as well, so that made the decision easy.
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark doesn't need to force shots or pad her stats. She just dominates naturally. And here's the wild part. Clark didn't even need to step onto the court to outshine Reese. While Reese was out chasing headlines at the Yachts Super Bowl, Clark's Nike commercial was racking up millions of views. She's breaking records without even trying, while Reese struggles to get people to care about her games.
A lot of people say that Caitlin Clark moves the needle. That is wrong. She is the needle. She dictates. We all know what she's done on the floor. It's history, right? But off the floor, my goodness.
I cannot believe this is actually a clip that somebody put out to try to make her look good. This makes her look terrible. I'm shocked. That was pathetic. And then finally, she makes the layup. We're celebrating that? Really?
It's crazy. Just Caitlin Clark attending a game makes it the second most watched NCAA matchup. That's how big her impact is. And the thing about Clark's fans, they go wherever she goes. Let's not ignore the obvious. One player is focused on basketball, the other is focused on fame. Clark is in the gym, locked in. Reese? She's out here chasing photo ops, complaining about WNBA salaries, and playing the victim every time things don't go her way.
It's going to be Caitlin Clark Flash Show, Caitlin Clark Flash Show. So it's going to be phenomenal playing with a point guard, like you said, that have a good vision on the court. Because that's like, as soon as she get the ball in her hand, she's throwing it up because she already see the person down the court before she even get the ball in her hand. So that's one thing I love about her vision on the court. I really can't wait to catch all those passes and give her all the assists that she needs.
Reese's Super Bowl stunt exposed everything wrong with her approach. She talks a big game, but when it's time to deliver, all we get are missed layups and excuses. While she's out here trying to hijack the spotlight, Clark is focused on perfecting her craft, inspiring millions, and solidifying her place as the face of women's basketball. And if you want more proof of the growing gap, just look at the recent ESPN rankings. Caitlin Clark is comfortably near the top, proving she's one of the most dominant players in the game. She's breaking records, drawing massive viewership numbers, and making history.
Why does everybody hate Caitlin Clark? And do you hate Caitlin Clark?
No, dude. Absolutely not. I think that she's a gem. I didn't know her, but All-Star Weekend, we kind of bantered back and forth a little bit. And she's lovely. She has a lot of pressure on her shoulders. And I think a lot of people always have a lot to say with people they don't even know or shoes they've never been in. And for me, I think she's handling the pressure very well. She's doing a lot of great things for women's basketball. And I'm a fan. Like, I would love to play with her one day.
Meanwhile, Reese barely cracked the top 15. For someone who talks as much as she does, her ranking is pretty embarrassing. It's the perfect example of hype versus results. Clout will only take you so far. You need actual skills to back it up. Even Reese's own fans are starting to realize the truth. She's all talk. She complains about being underpaid, but she's not putting in the work to prove she's worth more. Meanwhile, Clark is setting the standard for young athletes, focusing on improving her game instead of making excuses. And then there's the Chicago Sky, Reese's WNBA team. Not a single top free agent wants to go there.
I'm very excited, and I really agree with a lot of the moves the Indiana Fever have made. There's not been one trade or pickup that the Indiana Fever have made that I have not been on board with. I'm on board with every single one. And I just want to say the fact that the Indiana Fever have gone out and got these great players like a Natasha Howard, like a Dewana Bonner, like a Sophie Cunningham, the fact that they've gone out and got these great players shows that they believe Caitlin Clark is great right now. They are on board with the Caitlin Clark vision, and it just makes me happy because they're not treating Caitlin Clark like a rookie who is gonna be good in 10 years. No, they're treating her like a superstar who is good right.
Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever are assembling an all-star roster. Players are choosing to play with Caitlin Clark because they know she's the real deal. While Reese is busy chasing clout, the Fever are busy building a dynasty. They're not just here to participate, they're here to dominate. So, was Reese's Super Bowl stunt the final nail in the coffin? It sure feels like it. While she was trying to trend on social media, Caitlin Clark was proving once again why she's the biggest name in sports, and the gap between them? It's not closing, it's getting wider. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. See you in the next one.